Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Carl Maxwell Show. Guess what, folks? I tell you what, these people out here just are hilarious. I went to Walmart a few minutes ago. You know, evidently I go there all the time, but it's right down the street, so it's a one-stop shop. I don't have to go anywhere. But this is either Walmart thinks that people forgot how to read, but they are creating lines out there. I mean, I've got a video of them. They put their shopping carts along the sidewalk. Instead of you walking straight in the door, they make you walk all the way around to the end of the building. Then you got to walk all the way down where they got your shopping carts all blocked, everything off. And then they got a great big sign that says, "Enter here." Oh, hell, I thought you entered over there. But anyway, you got to enter there. You go in, and they got caution tape and cones, about 5 foot high, down the aisle until you get into the store. Then after you get in the store, it's all right. But to come out, you got to come out, walk along that caution tape, and then you come outside, and the girl says, "Have a nice day," and she's just a smiling. But if you try to walk in that door, she's not smiling. She tells you, go down there. And so my question is, folks, did Walmart think that everybody didn't learn how to read? And so they have to treat everybody like a baby on how to get in their store and get out? I mean, it's like the old thing, you know, if the goat goes out there and he runs around there, everybody's going to follow. You know, I took pictures of people trying to go in like they normally do, and this girl was just not having it. So I don't know exactly what this is. Are they trying to train us to be stupid or what? Because I'm thinking they're pretty stupid. You know, it's just really, really, really ridiculous. So somebody tell me exactly what in the world they're doing out there. Because I don't know. There we go. I can hear me now. That's for sure. Yeah. But anyway, somebody needs to tell me what is going on. Why are the only store really that's in town that's open, the only thing just about that's open is Walmart, and they're treating their customers like idiots. You know, I think the idiots that's running Walmart should be forced to run up and down that line. And if they have a desk, oh man, we ought to take that sucker off and hang their chair from the ceiling and see if they can get up in it and then watch it fall and hit the floor. Because they're not that bright. And I don't know why, but no, yeah, the sign when you go out the door, it says exit in great big letters. But my problem is, if you think I forgot how to read, why the hell did you even make the sign to start with? Why did you put them baskets when there's not that many people there? Why did you put them baskets and make us walk all the way around? You think it's going to make us hungrier and we're going to want to buy more? I don't think so. Matter of fact, I think Walmart, you ought to go out there and take a lesson from, I don't know, well, Costco did that first, didn't they? They made the lines. And now you want to be just like Costco. Well, how about that? I thought Walmart was going to be its own individual self. But no, you're going to be like Costco, because Costco invented the lines into their store. And now you're doing it. Pretty soon they're going to say, well, only one person at a time can be in the whole store. Let me tell you something, people. This is getting downright stupid. Between the media, the government, and Walmart, and everybody else is doing this crap, they need to stop, and they need to stop now. They go, oh my God, we got this pandemic going on. Well, guess what? When the bluebonnet plague was here, they didn't act like that. I remember when TV was fashionable. You know, I mean, not fashionable in a good way, but people were getting it quite a bit. And, they didn't quarantine the whole world, and that was a pretty catchy thing. And I just found out how many times I've been exposed to COVID-19 and that I know of. Right offhand was probably 4 or 5 times since even before it was a pandemic. And I don't know if I ever got it. I don't know if I didn't ever get it. But the thing is, I know I'm healthy. And next week they're going to tell you folks that you can't have fresh air because it's airborne, and if you go outside and you breathe the fresh air, it might come and seek it. Well, guess what? You got to breathe air. And if it is airborne, it's too damn late. So get used to the idea that we got another virus running around. Now, I heard on the radio this morning that they have a cure. Well, I don't know if you call it a cure, but they have a way. They have some medicine that they can give you, and you don't have to have a breathing apparatus. You will get it, you'll get over it, and you'll be fine. So therefore, why are we all, if they got it, now they're testing it, and they've tested it, the last test I knew about was 40 people they gave it to, and they all had COVID-19. And guess what? Every single one of them lived. They got over it, and they lived. Now they say they got tested on more people before they start making batches of it. Well, why don't you get your butt out there and start testing on people instead of trying to scare them to death? Because now we have idiots out there that think they're terrorists, and they're trying to scare everybody into running into the store. Then you got wannabe National Guard people, you know, weekend warriors, ones from 18 to 200. Oh yeah, we're going to shut the whole country down, and it's going to be martial law. We get to walk around with our guns. Son, you don't even want that, because you don't have a clue what would happen if that happened. The government don't want it. They might have a clue, but they don't know how bad that clue is. Because the American people are not going to stand by. They might, I mean, you teenage kids and you kids might, but the older generation's not going to stand by and let the government dictate to them something they can't control. Because let's look at it like this, folks. If COVID-19's coming to your house, and it very well could, but if it's coming to your house, why would you want to be told you can't go outside, you can't go to the park, you can't go nowhere? I understand if you live in a community that you don't want to be around people. But if you have your own house, you want to be outside, skinny dipping, having a barbecue, doing whatever you want to do, I guarantee you, if I was there in my house and I had a pool, which I don't have, and I had a barbecue grill, which I do have, and I was going to make me some hamburgers, and some guy come up there with a gun and said, "You need to get your ass back in the house." I'd probably have to kill him. Oops, I can't say that live. Oh, I wonder if I can go back. Nope, too late. Maybe we can bleep that. Nope, it won't let me. But anyway, folks, what I'm saying is, it's not something that to take lightly. Now, let's look at the young people today. Now, I'm talking about the older people. Let's look at the young people today. I know for a fact of a couple young people that got laid off. The government's putting all over the news and all over between them and the media that the government's going to give you money. All you got to do, if you want unemployment, all you got to do is file for it. Yeah, it's going to take you a little bit to get it. I mean, to file, because their website might be down there. They might only be letting one person at a time in, whatever the deal is. But you get it filed and you'll get it. They'll backdate it. You will get it. I know one girl's been off 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks, and we said, "Did you file for your unemployment?" Nope. No, I haven't done that yet. I've been, just haven't done it. Have you applied for any assistance? No, but I'm not going to be able to pay my rent because I can't. I'm not working. But you haven't filed for unemployment. You'll get that. Well, yeah, but there's too long the lines, and it's so hard to do, and I'm just a little teenager. I don't know nothing. That's the kind of thinking. If a company lays you off, the first thing, let me explain this to you. Because if your company lays you off because of this, the first thing you need to do is get your butt down to the unemployment office and file for unemployment. That's the first thing you need to do. If you can't pay your rent, and that's a very important thing. See, there's 3 things that you need to do to take care of yourself during any time. I don't care when it is. Just look. The first thing you got to do is make sure you got a roof over your head. The second thing you got to do is make sure you got food. Because those 2 things are the most important thing. Your credit card bills, your car payment, well, they'll just have to wait. Because you need to have a place to eat, a place to sleep, and a place and something to eat. You have those 2 things, and make sure you got electricity. So if you have those 3 things, now you're really cooking with gas. And some people have to have gas, but you got electricity, you got a microwave. You got a house to live in and electricity, you got a microwave and somewhere to keep warm at or cool. You got electricity and you got food and you got a place to live, then you really got it made. You don't need to go out partying on Saturday night. And you don't need to bring cases of beer in your house. It's ironic, isn't it? There is no alcohol on the store shelves. However, there's enough drinking alcohol out there to sink a battleship. I walked into Walmart the other day. I like using Walmart because all this stuff happens there. And oh no, it wasn't Walmart. I don't know where it was, but we went in there and said, "You got any alcohol?" "Well, we got whiskey, and we got beer, and we got wine. But we don't have no rubbing alcohol." Well, guess what, folks? That whiskey is the same thing as rubbing alcohol. It's just a little bit more potent and it smells a little different, but it'll do the same thing. It'll kill an infection. So I don't. Can you imagine what it would be like if everybody did what they were supposed to do? Like, the social distancing thing. Yeah, it's not good to be out if you don't have to be. Some people have to work. They're called essential personnel. And I don't know who decided who the essential personnel was, but they go, if you work at a chicken commit, you're essential personnel because you're making food. Okay, that's great. If you work in a grocery store, you're an essential personnel because you're working where people can get groceries. But if you work in a clothes store, you're not essential personnel. So everybody that works in clothes stores, we're closing your store down. That's all it is. And all you people that cut hair, that's just elective stuff. So we're going to close you guys down too. Tattoo parlors, that's elective. That's not essential. We don't need anything. All you got to be able to do is eat, drink, sleep, wake up again. Do the same thing over and over. Oh, doctors are essential personnel, and nurses. And I'm not trying to be facetious, but they are. They're probably the most important thing other than having a roof over your head, food in your belly, electricity. If you get sick, you might need a doctor that you can get online and talk to, or don't see them in person. I don't know. I used to not see a doctor in person. I used to just call my doctor. Hey, doc, I got bit by a spider. You're going to give me what? I got a cold. Can you send me some antibiotics my way? And they would. I've been running a fever. Can you help me? Go take time. Okay, I will. You just need one that you can talk to. Because if you need one bad enough that you have to go to the hospital, that's where you're going. You ain't going to be sitting there on the phone. You ain't going to be sitting there looking at your computer screen. You're going to be right there where I guess you need to go. But folks, I'm going to tell you, it is terrible the way things are. And what's really bad about it is everybody seems to believe everything they hear. Hey, I heard we're going to get $2 billion from the government. Oh boy, I can sit on my butt until hell freezes over and wait on that $2 million to get here. Oh, that was a joke that they put out online. One of the things I'm going to tell you is don't believe anything you see online. Nothing you hear can only half what you see, unless it's online. They don't make none of that crap. And just like me, I don't believe me, because who knows? I might be telling you wrong, but I don't think so. But, this is me saying, hey, you guys got to wake up, smell the coffee, eat a couple of roses, do whatever you got to do, but just make sure everything's taken care of. Because here's what's going to happen. We've been talking about this virus. We've been talking about all the things that you need to do. But let's just think about a couple of things for a minute. Now, I want y'all to think about this because this is going to be real life for a lot of people. I heard the other day somebody say, oh yeah, I'm fixing to be loaded. I ain't going to have to pay my car payment for 120 days. I don't got to pay rent. I don't got to pay my electric bill. I don't got to do this. And I'm sitting there going, what do you mean? You know, yeah, you do. No? Nope, don't got to do it. Government says so. They're going to give me all this money. So I'm sitting there going, okay, what do we do now? Well, here's the thing, people. I've been sitting here listening to this until I'm actually turned blue in the face from listening to it. So here's what I think we should do. If you got the money to pay for everything that you normally pay for, I would suggest you do it. And now, here's all my critics, because I'm waiting on somebody to say hello, because I forgot to say this, but this is live. I cannot change it. Matter of fact, you can say hi to me, you can type to me. I guess we're going to have to start Skyping this so that people can actually see me or something. I don't know. But here's the thing, people. If you don't pay for it now, you'll really pay for it later. You know, I have friends that run apartments, and they're worried about people, the younger people, not wanting to pay the rent because they've heard on social media, they've heard online, they've heard on TV, hey, yeah, we don't have to pay our rent. It's a freebie. Well, guess what? Those people that own those places, they have bills to pay too. And, you know, the bank ain't going to just let them get away with not paying them. They might get away with just paying the interest, or they might get away with putting a note at the end, or, you know, whatever they can arrange with the bank. But they still have to pay it. It will come around. So all you people that's sitting out there thinking you don't have to pay rent, you don't have to pay the electric, you don't have to pay your car payment, you don't have to pay for food, you don't have to pay for anything. When this stuff is over, it's going to hit you right square between the eyes, and it's going to do it real quick. Let me tell you how quick it's going to hit you. You're going to find yourself living in the street with nothing to eat and maybe no car. And you're going, what? You don't know what you're talking about. Well, that might be so. But stop and think about it a minute. If you don't pay your rent, the first, and you don't work with your landlord, you just, I don't have to pay you. I ain't gonna worry about it. Guy on TV told me, yeah, even if I get an eviction letter, don't boo because the courts ain't open. Well, I'm gonna tell you what'll happen the first thing that court's open. Your landlord's gonna be there telling the judge, they didn't try, they didn't pay me, they didn't do this, they didn't do nothing. And the judge's gonna look at them and say they didn't, and then they're gonna look at you and they say, did you attempt to work with your landlord? And the only thing you're going to be able to say is no. Or if you're really stupid, you're going to say, yeah, I gave them the letter that I got laid off. And the judge's going to say, did you get your unemployment? Oh, yeah, I did. We had a big party with that. And the judge is going to say, did you get that stimulus check? Oh, yeah, that was the other time that we got money. And I don't remember what we did with that. But, well, yeah, we got it too. Just said, and you had no intentions of paying your rent? No, because nobody said we had to. We didn't have to pay rent. We didn't have to pay the electric bill. I didn't have no electricity. I didn't have, and I ain't gonna have no place to live. And they repossessed my car yesterday. And the judge is gonna say, "Where's all this money you got?" Oh man, we had a party like you wouldn't believe. You should have been there, Judge, to see. Judge says, "Well, I guess you're going to have a party on the beach because I have to give them back their apartment. You had to get out, and I'm sending the cops over there to take possession for them. And then you might have 5 minutes and you might not have any minutes. You might have a day and you might not have any days. Because that sheriff is going to come over there and then they're going to lock you out." Now, the cool thing about Arkansas when they do that, or maybe not the cool thing, but anything in that apartment that's left in that apartment belongs to the landlord. Some states you have to hold it 30 days, but not in the state of Arkansas. Guess what? They will be able to take your stuff and sell it, throw it away, give it away, do anything. They don't have to keep it. They don't have to inventory it. They can go through it, and if they see something valuable, they can keep it or sell it or throw it away. And you're going, "Oh my God, what?" Yep, that's true. You can look it up. I wouldn't tell you something that ain't true. So now you done spent all your money partying because you thought this was the end of the world for you. Well, it is. And it's going to take you a long time to get over it. But if you work with people, you try to keep all your bills paid when this mess is over, you're going to come out smelling like a rose. You done went through the storm and now you smell like a rose. Isn't that cool? Folks, I'm telling you, this is not a big party or it might be an experiment the government might be trying to see how easy it would be to shut this country down, put you in quarantine, and call you a sheep. But listen, don't follow their lead. Pay your bills. If you're not working, hell, you don't need to go outside unless, if you got unemployment, you already know what's open, what's not. If you want to work, I'm going to tell you right now, you need to do DoorDash, waiter, Lyft, Uber Eats. All those places are always hiring. Yeah, you're a contractor, but guess what? You're self-employed, and with this pandemic going on, you get unemployment. I'm a contractor. Now, you'll get unemployment if you get laid off from your job, but if you go to work for one of these places and they say, "No, we can't use you anymore," then by George, jump in there and get your unemployment. But listen, most of you should be able to get unemployment right now. So go out there and try to get your bills paid and keep them up. This pandemic, or whatever it is not going to last forever. At the most, it's already probably outlived its usefulness. You go, what? Outlived its usefulness? What is that? Well, if this was a government experiment, they have succeeded. They have scared the devil out of all you people, including the media, which I think was the greatest thing they could do. And yeah, if there is, I mean, it's just one of them things, but I don't know really how to explain this, but you need to just stay away from everybody. If you're not working, stay home. You can apply to these places online. If you get a job, then you can go to work. But if you're not working, just stay home. Watch TV, play video games. I don't know what kids your age do nowadays, but y'all need to try to do it. And anybody that wants to say hi, I say hi. Nobody's out there. Tell me what you think. I don't know. Oh, what do we got here? Nothing. I thought we had something, but we don't. Yeah. But the thing is, folks, you just got to be nice and stay home. I just want y'all to be safe. I don't want you to have to worry about what's going on in the world. But I want you to be smart about what you do, too. I don't care if you sit home and play video games. As long as you got money coming in so that you can buy food or a way to get food and a way to make sure, and you're working with, if you can't pay your rent, you're working with your landlord or landlady, whichever the case may be, and you're letting them know what's going on. You know, one of the things that I've always said is communication is the key. That's right, folks. Communication is the key. If you can communicate, people will listen. I'm not real sure about that because I've been communicating and nobody's listening, which is all right. I'll just keep doing it, and if somebody hears it and it helps them, great. If they don't hear it and it don't help them, well, I'm sorry. But I want y'all to understand, this is a test to see how well we handle things. You know, China tried to say that this was our fault, but we don't eat bat meat. They do over there, and that's where it came from, bat meat. So, since we don't eat it and they do, where do you think it came from? I heard it came from a bad batch of bat meat. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to send it all back to China. Oh, they already got problems. Italy's got problems. Every country in this world has problems, especially with this pandemic going on. Now Africa has problems. Folks, I don't know what to tell you except if we... All right, let's look at it like this. They say this thing incubates in 2 to 14 days. So if everybody stays home for 3 weeks, right now, and 90% of the country stayed home for 3 weeks, guess what? The pandemic's over because the virus has outlived its course. And I have a cat up here. Hey, baby girl, what are you doing? She's going to get it up here on the printer and sit there and watch me talk to you guys. Yep, that's exactly what she's doing, looking out over her kingdom. Just think if we were all cats, we wouldn't have to worry about it. Yep. But anyway, folks, this is it. We're live, and I was waiting, hoping that somebody would come in and say hi, but they haven't, so... Oh, what is this here? Okay, we don't have anybody talking to us today. And I've been up here for 34 minutes, 35 minutes talking about this stuff. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to say goodbye and y'all have a nice day. But until the next time, remember, only you can be safe for yourself.